Everyone wants to win, but no one wants to lose. So we try to take shortcuts or play the game better than everyone else. But what if the game isn't actually set up for us to win? In this episode, we're going to look at what the ancients can teach us about winning, especially in a world that demands so much of us. Here's what the ancients can teach us about success at work. I'm the host. This is a channel where we try to answer the big questions in life with philosophy. Now let's be real, we don't always know how to get ahead in our careers, but we all want to get ahead somehow. That's why we watch these videos, isn't it? And sometimes it feels like there are just too many people out there who have something we want. So what do? Well, we might look for an angle to get past them. We ask ourselves, how can I outperform my colleagues so I can get a raise first? Or how can I outwork my competition so I can beat them to the punch? How can I maximize my efficiency so that I'm the most productive one in the office? The way we usually think of success is by getting ahead of someone else. But if that's the only way we see it, then we may be setting ourselves up for failure. The Stoics defined success or prosperity in a very different way. It wasn't about beating out your competition. Instead, they said that prosperity was about living a good life according to nature. Seneca said that the secret to happiness is to lower your expectations. But what does that mean? According to the Stoics, we need to stop comparing ourselves to other people and instead focus on living virtuously. They believed that we should focus on our own path instead of being distracted by others. When we shift our attention away from comparison, we'll find that we're free to do our own thing. Epictetus says that you should consider what each situation requires, what it demands of you in order to deal with it well. So what does this demand of you? What does this situation require from you? What are you being called to be and do right now? And that would be enough. If you can be a good person right here, right now, you will be prosperous. But how do we put this into practice? How do we adopt a mindset of non-comparison? Well, it starts with 3 things. No. 1. Think of yourself as a diamond in the rough. See, we all start out somewhere. Even the best at what they do had to start somewhere. And oftentimes we're not very good at what we're doing. Even after years of training and preparation, we're still learning and growing. We're still becoming the best version of ourselves. So when we catch ourselves comparing ourselves to others, we should remember that they were once in the same position as we are, probably weren't as good as we are, even, and we will get better with time. No. To ask yourself, would I rather be right or would I rather be happy? There's a story about 2 students who went to see their teacher. They told him that they wanted his help in improving their intelligence. The teacher asked him, well, would you rather be right or happy? Puzzled by the question, they both replied, right. Then the teacher said, you are both wrong. For what is the point of being right if it makes you unhappy? Sometimes we have a strong desire to be right, to prove that we're right. But if that comes at the cost of our peace, then what's the point? Wouldn't it be better to just be happy? The Stoics held that we should strive for what is right, but also what is beneficial. Marcus Aurelius wrote, don't aim at it being right, aim at what is beneficial. So when we catch ourselves wanting to be right, we should ask ourselves, is this right? Is it beneficial? Will it make me happy? Or will it cause me unnecessary stress and anxiety? And maybe that will help us make a decision about whether or not we should continue down that path. And no. 3. Remember that some people will always be better than you. No matter how hard we try, there will always be someone who is better than us. There will always be someone who has more money, more fame, more success than we do. Why is that? Because we're all working off of different sets of information. We're all given different resources, talents, and opportunities. Some of this is within our control, and some of it isn't. The fact that someone else has something that we want doesn't diminish what we have, so we shouldn't compare ourselves to someone else. Rather, we should try to become the best versions of ourselves. Marcus Aurelius wrote, you could stop following the crowd. You could stop caring what they do or say. You could stop trying to get their approval. You could stop hoping they will change. You could stop predicting their behavior. You could stop building a reputation. You could stop hiding behind one you've already built up. You could stop trying to be like them. You could stop competing with them. You could stop measuring your success based on their standards. By letting go of those things, we can free ourselves up to pursue what is important to us. And when we focus on what is important to us, we stop caring what everyone else is doing and we stop comparing ourselves to them. And this allows us to be the best versions of ourselves and to live the most prosperous lives possible. So how about you? What has helped you in your journey towards success? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. It really helps us out. Subscribe to the channel to get notified every time we release a new video. And you can always find more from us on our website. Thanks for watching.